Hey guys, what's up? This is Coolzone here, and I got some exciting news. So a couple hours ago, I just heard about it. You guys probably heard about it. Microsoft will be showing off its Project Scorpio, Xbox Scorpio, on June 11th at the E3 uh, gaming show at 2 p.m. In Los Angeles. So uh, this came from news from the Xbox Twitter page. Uh, he uh, he tweeted. This is exactly what he tweeted. He said, "Brace for big news. Hashtag Xbox E3 briefing will air Sunday, June 11th at 2 p.m." And then he has a picture of Xbox Scorpio's 4K ultra high def 4K chip. So this is exciting news. We're obviously going to hear a lot more about it. It's a briefing, so like we don't know for sure if they're actually going to show off the actual console that day. It could. Like I said, I'm not. Uh, I have a relatively new gaming channel, and I don't know the history of how they show off consoles. I'm I think they do show them off at these kind of events though, and a lot of you guys who have history knowing when they unveil consoles would know. But um, I think obviously the system will probably be design wise will and mostly I would say 95% would be done by that stage, if not 100%, 99% done. By the time June 11th comes, Xbox Scorpio will probably be almost completely done, if not done, just a few minor tweaks. So we all heard that Phil Spencer tweeted that I think like a week ago or something that he played some games on the early Xbox Scorpio and they look great on it. So obviously if it can play games, it's already pretty far in the development. He's very happy. Phil Spencer says he's the head of Xbox. So, like I said, are they going to unveil the actual console on E3? Let me know, guys, if they are or not. If you think they are. Like I said, I don't know the history of how close they usually unveil it. It seems like the right time to unveil the actual console, though. Uh, I think they will. But if they don't, obviously it's going to be a briefing. Like they said, it's a briefing. They didn't say they're going to flat out show it off, but you assume that they probably will. And we're going to probably finally get a close look at the Scorpio in action, playing actual games, I think. And it's going to be pretty exciting, guys. So the Xbox Scorpio, we all know its biggest selling points are it's the most powerful console ever made, home console ever made. Uh, it's the obviously the future of Xbox. It's their next gen console. Some people say it's just a refresh like the PS4 Pro, but that remains to be seen because uh, when I think someone asked Phil Spencer or people in Microsoft, they asked, "Will it be next gen? Will it have exclusive Scorpio games?" I forget if it was Phil Spencer or someone else in the Microsoft team or Xbox team. He said it will be up to developers if they want to make exclusive Scorpio games and take advantage of that graphics power. So that means pretty much there is going to be exclusive games because why wouldn't developers want to take advantage of that? Because we know the huge performance gap between the Xbox One and the Scorpio is huge. The Scorpio is 4.5 times more powerful than the original Xbox One. So obviously you would think developers are going to struggle to make games for both one day. Like I said, maybe you won't get it at the start. To me, I think it is going to be a next gen console. All the signs are pointing to it. At the very beginning, when we were talking about Scorpio, though, it looked like it wasn't going to be like the way they were talking. But as time has went on, there's been hints towards it being like being a next gen console. Just everything's kind of the way people are talking. like them saying that if the developers want to make exclusives, then it will happen, and stuff like that. I think that and the way that PS4 kind of got the kind of, what do you call it, the way people reacted to the PS4 Pro was kind of, some of it was negative, and the negative part of that was that it wasn't a next gen console. It was kind of just a refreshed, kind of just a more powerful PS4 Pro that plays exact same games as the original PS4. And really, a lot of the games will look exactly the same as they do on the Pro as they do on the regular PS4. So that was a lot of negative feedback about that. People were saying, why not just come out with PS5? So I think maybe Xbox can learn from that and say, you know what, people do want a next gen system. They want it to be to have exclusive games, and not only that, but I kind of look at it like this: if Xbox is smart about it, and it looks like they are realizing it, that they did say, like I said, people in Microsoft have been saying it's up to the developers if they want to make exclusives, and that is true. And I think they should really advertise this as, not only is it a next gen system, but it's a next gen system that is backwards compatibility with every Xbox One game, and every Xbox One that, like, it has this program where an Xbox One can play a huge library of Xbox 360 games. Someone asked Phil Spencer about that. Will all the Xbox 360 games that work for Xbox One work for Scorpio? He said yes, it will. So, like I said, advertise the Scorpio as the Xbox Scorpio as a next gen system that's just backwards compatibility. That will sell. So really, the biggest selling point of this system is obviously that it is the most powerful console ever made, obviously. 6 teraflops of GPU power. The graphics, that's one of the components, major components that make games look really graphically good. And 6 teraflops that's almost 2 teraflops more than the PS4 Pro. PS4 Pro has 4.2. So you're going to see better frame rates, obviously. You're going to see better resolutions with the Scorpio. Even playing regular Xbox One games, they'll look better. So, are you excited, guys? Let me know. It's coming up June 11th. Not that far away when you think about it. So don't miss that if you're excited. Let me know your thoughts on Xbox Scorpio. And I really do think that if they get this right, this is going to be a huge success. My thing is, what will make this successful, not only is it powerful, but I think they need to make it a next-gen system. And it needs to have exclusive Scorpio games. But not only that, they did advertise it. The main selling point that they want to advertise is its backwards compatibility. All your accessories with Xbox One S will work with Scorpio. All the games will work with Scorpio as well. So they don't have to leave their fan base behind anytime soon. They can play all those Xbox One games on the Scorpio, play online, and as well as later down the line have exclusives and then upgrade. Like I said, in the future, maybe it will all be Xbox Scorpio, but they won't leave anybody behind on Xbox One for the next, I would say, 4 or 5 years. At least 3. Maybe that's kind of pushing it. I would say maybe the next 2-3 years will be a solid, still Xbox One will be solid, getting support, and they won't really start having majority Scorpio games for a while. So if they end up doing that, but let me know your thoughts on it. I'll see you guys next time, and this is Coolzone, and have a good day.